No moon, no horizon, just water, remember itself. 4, 2, 0.
I stand where the ocean forgets my name. Salt in the air, nothing to claim. Waves don't rush, they just arrive, like thoughts that don't need to survive. They say weed out here undertow, a pull you feel but never show. Cannabis isn't smoke or spark, it's the depth beneath the dark. Marijuana mist float on the surface loud, but truth sinks deep away from the crowd. Down where silence learns to breathe and pressure doesn't need relief. I don't drift to disappear, I drift to hear what's always here. The rhythm under panic talk, the top beneath the ticking clock.
420 low tide, my thoughts unknotted, undefined. No smoke rise, no falling deep, just consciousness learning how to sleep. 420 ocean cold, written in a slower mode. Cannabis symbol, salt and sound, pulling in, not dragging down.
Everyone building ships of noise, engines loud, no sense of choice. They call it progress, call it drive, while drowning just to feel alive. Hemp roots tangled in history's sand, before fences split the land, before calm was seen as weak, and silence couldn't even speak. 420 feels like standing still, letting waves decide your will. Not surrender, more like trust. It's something older than the rush, yeah. Marijuana, poetry, and undertone, and things you feel but never own. In the way the sea repeats, without asking who it means, yeah.
No escape, no ritual, just listening to what keeps returning.
Psychedelic isn't color burst, sometimes it's depth before thirst. Realizing how shallow loud can be compared to quiet honesty. I see green traces in moonlit foam, like life reminding you of home. Not a place, a state of mind, where you stop pretending you're fine. 420 isn't high or low, it's ebb and flow. The moment you don't fight the pull and don't let it make you dull. Marijuana as a mirror of tide, showing what you keep inside. What rises when you finally rest, and what sinks when you don't resist.
If only one more, is anyone more? 420 slow return, lessons learned, no need to burn. Cannabis coated in wave and breath, between awareness and death. The 420 in a sea, no demand on who to be. No flame lit, no cloud shown, just a rhythm older than bone. Oh.
They fear what can't be scheduled tight, fear minds that move within a light, fear people who don't always roll, who trust the current they don't control, yeah. Marijuana banned, praise rebranded, still misunderstood, still stranded, because you can chart a surface line, but not the pull of the deep inside, yeah. 420's not an anthem loud, it's listening to water in a crowd. It's choosing depth over display, yeah. Choosing to feel, not float away. I write for the ones who feel the tide, not running from it, not letting it decide. Who don't want up, don't want gone, yeah. Just wanna move where they belong.
If you feel heavier, that's not sinking, that's grounding. 420 isn't a wave you chase, it's the tide that
keeps coming back. Moon low, water calm. You still breathing there.
No ground, no ceiling, just rotation. 420.
I'm circling thoughts like a satellite stuck. Not crashing down, not calling in luck. Just watching patterns repeat below. Same stretch faces, different glow. They say weed out here, wide lens. A way to see without pretend. Cannabis isn't a chemical claim. It's the moment the mind stops playing a name. Marijuana stories get loud and bent, shaped by fee and advertisements. But the truth lives off the grid, and the parts of you never hit. I don't float to leave the ground, I float to hear a cleaner sound. The one beneath the constant need to prove the rush to always bleed.
420, zero pool. Mind goes quiet, space goes full. No smoke up, no falling through. Just drifting close to what is true. 420, orbital state between control and fate. Cannabis coated silence, sign a pause in time. A pause in time.
Everyone's running towards something vague. Call it exhaustion, getting paid. Calling them normal, calling calm strange. Calling stillness a waste of days. And brutes goes through human plans. Older than borders, laws and brands. Before we learn to monetize breath and schedule rest right next to death. 420 feels like untying a knot. You forgot was there but never forgot. Not pleasure, not escape, not thrill. Just pressure leaving the will. Marijuana poetry lives in restraint. In what you feel but never pain. In moments that don't translate well. The captions, metrics, likes or sales, no enhancement.
No dosage,
Just awareness.
just awareness.
Changing altitude. Psychedelic isn't fireworks loud. Sometimes it's losing the crowd, losing the script, losing the role, finding the weight of an unbranded soul. I see green symbols and thought debris, like life in it softly stay with me. Not as an answer, not as a rule, just a quiet eruption of the usual. 420 isn't up or down, it's outside the map, lost and found. Where you're not fixing who you are, just noticing how far you've come. Marijuana as a mirror held steady, not flattering, not petty. Just showing you the parts you rush past when life gets loud and rush.
420, slow rotation. Mind exits, acceleration. Cannabis symbols stripped of claim. Just space without a name. 420, in between who you were and who you seem. No flame lit, no cloud chase, just awareness. Holding space. Just awareness, holding space.
They fear what doesn't beg a chase. Fear minds comfortable with space. Fear people who don't fill the void with noise they can't avoid. Marijuana banned, soul reframed, still missing what can't be named. Because you can't control a habit, but not a mind that doesn't panic. 420 is not a flag you wave. It's not brave, not a phase. It's a moment without demand, where you don't need to understand. I write for the ones who feel suspended, not broken, not mended. Just aware enough to notice how rare it is to feel this focused.
If everything feels slower, good as gravity letting go.
420 isn't about leaving Earth.
If everything feels slower,
It's about seeing it.
good without rushing past.
Signal stable.
Stable. Orbit held. 420. Orbit held. 420. Orbit held. 420.
No nightlight, no morning yet. Just breathe. 4, 2, 0.
Street still holding yesterday's breath. Traffic lights blinking like they tied to death. No witnesses, no noise to perform. Just a city paused in its natural form. They say I hear wide awake. A word for the moment you don't escape. When thoughts stop racing the clock and the mind finally unlocks. Cannabis isn't the story they sell. It's the silence that makes stories swell. The kind you feel before the phone rings, before the world asks you to be something. Marijuana myths stay loud at night, but truth shows up with early light. Unfiltered cold, a little plain, but honest in a way that cuts the same. 420, no disguise. City breathing, open eyes. No smoke trail, no ascent, just the present under wind. 420, quiet out before ambition regains power. Cannabis coated in empty streets, where thought and heartbeat finally meet. I walk past windows still asleep. Lies pause mid-promise, mid-keep. Everyone chasing a version of enough, pretending speed equals being tough. Hemp roots in a deleted age, before rest got locked in a wage, before stillness became suspect and calm got labeled neglect. 420 feels like standing still, without trying to fix or fill. Not bliss, not dread, not high or low, just letting awareness show. Marijuana poetry in cracked sidewalks, in conversations we never talk, in the gap between who you are and who you act like from afar. No ritual, no ritual, no rebellion, just a moment before the mask goes on. Psychedelic isn't color or spin. Sometimes it's looking within and realizing how much noise was never really your choice. I see green imagery in the calm, like life without a sales pitch on it. No urgency screaming now, no scoreboard asking how. 420 isn't about drifting away, it's about staying anyway. When there's nothing left to distract and you're face to face with fact. Marijuana as a mirror clean, showing space where fear has been. Not telling you where to go, just showing what you already know. 420, early light, thoughts lose their bite. Cannabis symbols, strip the myth, just awareness sitting with itself. 420, still intact before the world becomes a task. No flame lit, no cloud form, just a mind before it's on. They fear the moment, you don't rush. Don't compare, don't compete, don't push. Fear people who can sit alone without needing to be shown. Marijuana ban reframes soul, still missing what can be controlled. Because you can regulate behavior, but not in a favor. 420 is not a lifestyle sign, it doesn't brand you, doesn't shine. It's a second that leaves no trace, except the calmer internal pace. I write for the ones who wake too early, not anxious, just thinking clearly. Who don't want high, don't want gone, just wanna meet the day as one. If the world feels heavier now,
That's okay.
you're seeing it without filters. 420 isn't an escape hatch, it's the still frame before motion rhythms Street lights flicker, thoughts don't. 4, 2, 0. Rain writes cold on the windshield glass. Every drop a second I don't rush past. City breathing in a tired tone. Millions close, everyone alone. They say we out here, wait, release. A word for moments when the mind finds peace. Not escape, more like honesty. When the noise steps back and lets you see. Cannabis isn't smoke in the air. It's the question why we scared of slowing down. I'm standing still, a feeling life without the pill. Marijuana mist flow loud online, but truth stays quiet, hard to find. It waits in pauses, no one sells. Between the words I'm fine and I'm not well. 420 rain on stone. Thoughts get lighter on their own. No cloud above, no flame below. Just echoes learning how to go. 420 midnight lane. Green reflections in the rain. Cannabis code is symbolic sound. Falling slow, not breaking ground. I pass cafes still glowing warm. People acting like the storms are norm. Like pressure's just the price we pay to keep tomorrow fed today. Hemp roots in a pasture race. When life moves slow, we're less displaced. Before we call rest, wasted time and urgency, a virtue sign. 420 feels like a breath you hold and finally let go. Not euphoria, not collapse, just shoulders dropping from the trap. Marijuana poetry and wet concrete, where footsteps overlap and meet. Every stranger fighting a fight no one sees under neon light. Not a habit, not a promise, just a moment. You stop pretending. Psychedelic isn't always bright, sometimes it's just softer sight. Seeing things without the edge, without the need to always judge. I see green symbols in passing trains, life repeating different names. Same doubts riding every seat, same hearts trying not to bleed. 420 isn't rebellion loud, it's calm in a restless crowd. It's not running, not hiding to it, staying long enough to feel true. Marijuana as a mirror held, not a fantasy but the self, showing you what you avoid when every minute's overfilled. 420 after hours, when the city loses power. Cannabis symbol, quiet roll. Not numb, just hold. 420 falling slow. Let the mental pressure go. No smoke trail, no disguise, just rain and open eyes. They fear anything they can't rush. Fear minds that don't respond to push. Fear silence, fear inner space. Fear moments you don't need to chase. Marijuana banned praise, so still missing what can't be controlled. Because you can tax the thing you buy, but not the calm behind the side. 420 it is not a trend. It doesn't start, it doesn't end. It's the second you stop lying about how tired you've been trying. Alright for the ones who walk at night, not lost, just needing less light. Who don't want high, don't want gone, just wanna feel where they belong.
Chest feels lighter. Nothing magical happened. You just stop fighting the moment. 420 isn't somewhere else. It's right here when you finally let the rain fall.
deadlines, no clocks, no hunger for fame. Just win, carry Harry and has. And old ideas, nobody dead. They say weed out here, wilderness, a place untouched by constant stress. Cannabis isn't the thing they fear, it's the quiet that pulls you near. Marijuana stories get loud and thin, but the truth lives deeper in a space where you sit with doubt and don't rush to drown it out. I learn more staring at empty sky than chasing answers so nearby. The stars don't push, don't advertise, they just exist and somehow guide.
420, there's a time, lost is out, no reason why. No smoke trail, no upward climb, just present stretching wide. 420, ancient hum, before language learned to run. Cannabis coated in breath and bone, a reminder you're not alone.
I don't wanna escape from being here, I wanna feel it sharp and clear. The weight of now, the cost of choice, the sound beneath my inner voice. They taught us movement never rests, taught us noise never depth. Hemp roots whisper from the past, when living slow was built to last. 420 feels like the moon at dawn, still there even night is gone. Not a high, more like a lens that bends the way attention bends. Marijuana metaphor, not a claim, a symbol that refuses a name, because the moment you define it, till you miss the point hiding in sight.
No ritual, no rebellion, just remembering how to sit with yourself.
Psychedelic without the spark, just eyes adjusting to the dark where shapes appear you couldn't see when everything was shouting me. I see green dust in cosmic lanes, life repeating different names. Same fear, same hope, same fight under every city light. 420 isn't green or gray, it's the pause before you say, before you judge, before you flee, before you forget how to just be. Marijuana poetry rides the wind, not on, not sold, not pinned. It lives in moments that don't perform, and to come before you conform.
420, open sky, no need to run, no need to try. Cannabis symbol, stripped of rope, a gentle mirror for the soul. 420, drifting slow, letting what is be what it knows. No flame lit, no cloud made, just thought in silence interlaced.
Oh, they fear what can't be hurried, fear minds that aren't buried in deadlines, metric screens. Fear anything that lives between. Marijuana ban, praise, refrain, still misunderstood, still misnamed, because you can't regulate a pause or trademark off. 420 is not a statement loud, it's listening in a crowded crowd. It's choosing depth when speed feels safe, choosing presence over escape. I write for the ones who feel the pull, not to leave but to feel whole. Don't want up, don't want down, just solid ground beneath the sound.
If you feel calmer, that's unhappy, that's everything.
420 isn't something you chase, it's something you notice when you stop running.
Stars still there, breath still here.
420 isn't something you chase, it's something you notice when you stop running.
Stars still there, breath still here.
Mind online, signal buffer 420. Neon rain on a server side street, concrete breathing under dead end beats. I don't chase clouds, I chase delay, the half second where the world won't play. They upload fear in high-risk tones, download habits straight to bone. Cannabis isn't lethal foul,
It's the lag in the system they can't compile. Marijuana myths in a date to war. Argue the surface, ignore the core. The core where speed becomes a leash and rest looks like a breach. I see green flicker in my head too deep. Not pleasure, not pain, just a pause in the flood where the algorithm loses grip and the mind desinks from the script. 420 system stall, cursor blinking on the mental wall. No smokestack, no overload, just consciousness in safe mode. 420, green latency between the man and identity. Cannabis coded in broken time, a gap in the grind. A gap in the grind. Everyone's screaming, nobody's here. High definition anxiety, crystal clear. They sell distraction as self-care, then act shock when we disappear. Hemp roots buried in firmware dust. History past so we never trust. That slower ones, men alive, not unproductive, not offline. 420 ticks like a drop frame, where you forget your assigned name. Forget the metrics, forget the role. Feel the weight of an unsponsored soul. Marijuana symbolism in the margins, where no brand voice gets permission. Not escape, more like the bug, finding the bug they labeled us. Oh, no enhancement, no chemical claim, just a pause in the upload. Yeah. Cyber psychedelic, no trip involved, just certainty slowly dissolve. Like realizing the map isn't land and the leash is made of your own demand. I see we leave shapes in circuit boards, nature ghosting inside the code. Not nostalgia, a reminder that nothing alive runs linear. 420 isn't green or gold, it's the moment the loop gets old. When you stop refreshing the feed and notice you don't actually need marijuana poetry without a sound. Not shot tagged or geo-found, it lives with a feed. Won't scroll where presence can't be controlled.
420, yeah.
Firewall down, thoughts slip past the checkpoint sound. Cannabis symbol, silent breeze, not excess reach.
420, yeah.
In a delay where urgency decays. No cloud form, no signal sent, just time is spent or time well spent. They fear anything that breaks the pace, anything calm they can monetize. Same fear recycled, different skin, same war on silence. Dressed as wind, marijuana abandoned, optimized, filtered package, sanitized. But the real threat stays undefined. A human comfortable with their own mind. 420 this anti-notification, no vibration, no validation. Just standing still while the city hums, watching how much noise it runs. I write for the ones who feel digital tired, not burned out, just over wide. Who don't want high, don't want numb, just want the signal to come from inside. If the world feels quieter, it's not shutting down, it's giving you control back. 420 isn't a product, it's the lag where you remember you're not a machine.
420.
Connection stable. There's a space between one thought and the next. That's where this lives. 4, 2, 2. I live in the pause where the noise breaks down, where the crown slips off what you thought you were crowned. Not elevated, just suddenly still, like gravity that forgot to feel. They say weed, I hear pattern, a repeating fear they can't unshatter. Cannabis isn't the leaf or the strain, it's the crack in the frame of a manufactured brain. I walk through cities, wide on stress, people overdosing on success. Green signs blinking inside their chest, but they bury the signal, call it rest. Marijuana myths in a textbook lie, erased by ink, replaced by time. Same way they treat inconvenient minds, label them lost and draw the line. 420 do, 420 do, 20 do, 20 do. 420 D, 420 do, 20 do, 20 do, oh 420 D, 420 420 door, 20 door, 20 door, 420D. 420D. 420D, drifting inside, not up, not down, just sideways time. No smoke trails, no flame glow, just a quiet place that don't want you to know. 420D, between the lines, where meaning leaks and clocks resign. Cannabis coated in ancient breath, between awareness and self-defense. I don't chase highs, I dodge cages, built from habits and unpaid wages. Built from someday, maybe later, built from fear, dressed up as savior. Cannabis cultures and parties are haze. It's asking why we're afraid to stay alone with thoughts unplugged and bare. No notifications to tell us we're there. And fibers run through forgotten years, preparedness borders and engineered fears before they slow the speed as a dream and call stillness a threat to machine. 420 ticks like a nervous pulse when the mask slips off in pose. When you feel too much too fast and suddenly the future feels like the past now. Not intoxication, interrogation of the story you were handed. Yeah. Psychedelia without the trip, just perception losing grip on the lie that says keep going. Even when nothing's growing, I see wheelies in negative space where something's missing from the race. Not a plan, a question mark, shaped like doubt in the dark. Why do we fear what slows us down? Why do we bow to the ticking sound? Why is calm such a radical state? Why is patience taught so late? Marijuana poetry in every breath, not escape confrontation with death. With the weight of being conscious here, with no background noise to end the fear. 420D. 420 don't, 20 don't, 20 don't, 420 day. 420 don't, 20 don't, 20 don't, 420 day. 420 don't, 20 don't, 20 don't, 420 day. 420 day. 420 day. 420 pressure fades, mental walls begin to shake. Cannabis dreams, symbolic weight, not sedation, recalibrate. 420 in a cold where the overload unloads. No smoke cloud, no alibi, just you in the shape of why. They outlaw green like they outlaw silence. Both dangerous, the blind compliance. Both invite you to notice too much, to feel your pulse, to lose the clutch. Marijuana ban, then rename, then resort, reframe, reclaim. Same script, different font, same hunger wearing a savior's front. 420 is not rebellion, loudest rebellion. Calm in a screaming crowd is choosing depth in a shallow stream. Choosing presence over dopamine. I rap for the ones who feel strange, sober, who feel older the closer they get to closure. Who don't want out, just want through. Want something real in a world of new, yeah. If your mind feels wider, it's not because it left, it's because it stopped shrinking. 420 isn't a destination, it's the gap where you remember you were never trapped. Signal faded. Signal faded.
There's a space between one thought and the next. That's where this lives. 420. Where I live in the pause where the noise breaks down, where the crown slips off what you thought you were crowned. Not elevated, just sudden reach still. Like gravity forgot how to feel. They say we I hear pattern, a repeating fear they can't unshatter. Cannabis isn't a leaf or the strain, it's the crack in the frame of a manufactured brain. I walk through cities wired on stress, people overdosing on success. Green signs blinking inside their chest, but they bury the signal, call it rest. Marijuana myths in a textbook lie, erased by ink, replaced by time. Same way they treat inconvenient minds, label them lost and draw the line.
420 drifting inside, not up, not down, just sideways time. No smoke trails, no flame glow, just a quiet place they don't want you to know.
420 between the lines, where meaning leaks and clocks resign. Cannabis coded in ancient breath, it's between awareness and self-defense. I don't chase highs, I dodge cages, built from habits and unpaid wages, built from someday, maybe later, built from fear, dressed up as savior. Cannabis culture isn't parties or haze, it's asking why we're afraid to stay alone with thoughts unplugged and bare. No notifications to tell us we're there. Hemp fibers run through forgotten years, before patents, borders and engineered fears, before they sold us speed as a dream and called stillness a threat to the machine. On 420 ticks like a nervous pulse, when the mask slips off and pulse, when you feel too much too fast and suddenly the future feels like the past.
Not intoxication, interrogation of the story you were handed.
Yeah, psychedelic without the trip, just perception losing grip on the lie that says keep going, even when nothing's growing. I see weed leaves a negative space, where something's missing from the race. Not a plant, a question mark, shaped like doubt in the dark. Why do we fear what slows us down? Why do we bow to the ticking sound? Why is calm such a radical state? Why is patience taught so late? Marijuana poetry in every breath, not escape confrontation with death, with the weight of being conscious here, with no background noise to interfere.
420 pressure fades, mental walls begin to shake. Cannabis dream symbolic weight, not sedation recalibrate. 420 inner code, where the overload unloads. No smoke cloud, no alibi, just you in the shape of white.
They outlaw green like they outlaw silence, both dangerous to blind compliance. Both invite you to notice too much, to feel your pulse, to lose the clutch. Marijuana banned, then renamed, then resold, reframe, reclaim. Same script, different font, same hunger wearing a savior's front. 420 is not rebellion loud, it's rebellion calm in a screaming crowd. It's choosing depth in a shallow stream, choosing presence over dopamine. I rap for the ones who feel strange sober, who feel older the closer they get to closure, who don't want out, just want through, want something real in a world of new.
Almost silent, feel is wider. It's not because it left, it's because it stopped shrinking. 420 isn't a destination, it's a gap where you remember you were never tried. Signal fade, no steady. Signal faded, no steady. 420. Signal faded, no fade.
Midnight signal.
Oh, no coordinate.
It's just a pulse in the dark.
4, 2.
0, 0. Yo, I hear green static in the back of my skull, like ancient radio, still pulling the note, not smoking the air. It's haze in the thought, the kind you inherit, not the kind you bought. They taught us silence with a legal tone, stamped ideas said leave them alone. But cannabis dreams kept leaking through cracks, like roots under borders, under concrete tracks. I walk cities built on borrowed time, neon guides and the deadline sign. Marijuana myths in a corporate suit, calling nature a problem, calling prophet the truth. I don't glorify leaves or ritual flame. I glorify moments when fear feels tame. When the noise drops out, the ego bends, and the mind remembers how wide it can extend. 420, signal in the night, green frequency just out of sight. No smoke clouds, no hands involved, just heavy thoughts slowly dissolve. 420, coded breath between anxiety and death. Marijuana as a metaphor for the doors they locked before. I write for the ones who never feel sober, even clean their mind still tips over. Too aware for the 9 to 5, too alive just to survive. Cannabis culture isn't what they sell, it's the question mark in a prison cell. It's not the plan, it's what it implies, that control is fragile, truth multiplies. They criminalize what they can't predict. Same with poets, same with mystics. Hemp threads woven through history, then erased like inconvenient memory.
420 ticks on a broken clock. Time slows down when the system knocks and asks who you are, without the role, without the badge, without the scroll. Not a sermon, not a slogan, just an echo of something older than law.
Psychedemic without the trip, just a crack belief letting slip. We leave spins in the abstract, like what if staring back. I see green symbols in satellite view. Same fear, different news, different flags, same control, different language, same goal. They say calm down, I say wake up. They say behave, I say look up. Marijuana poetry in my chest, not escape, more like a test. A test of whether you can sit alone without your phone, without a tone, and feel the weight of being here without disguising it as fear.
420,
Pressure drop,
mind unhooks, the ticker stop.
cannabis dream, symbolic code, not a road out.
Just the road exposed. 420,
Under skin,
where the quiet starts to begin.
no fire lit, no smoke trail, just a veil pulled back, thin and pale. I don't sell highs, I sell mirrors, pointed straight at the system's terrors, at why we're taught to move so fast, so we never ask about the past. Why green was feared, then monetized. Same cycle, different disguise. Marijuana banned, then branded clean. Same hands, same machine.
420 is a fracture point, where intention splits from joy, where you choose to see or scroll, to numb the ache or face the hole. I choose words that drift like fog through rigid minds and mental locks. If that feels dangerous, maybe it is. Truth usually knocks like this. If you feel lighter, it's not because you left, it's because you stayed.
420 isn't a thing you take, it's a moment you stop being taken. Silence. Breathe, signal off. Signal off, signal off, signal off. Yeah. 420. Not a substance, a signal from the underground mind. to the cosmic wire. I don't like fire, I ignite perception. Smoke in the mind, no combustion section. They call it weed, I call it a symbol. A green thought growing through the mental. Marijuana myths wrapped in static. Cannabis culture cinematic. From backstreet ciphers to global streams. 420 lives inside broken dreams. Amsterdam rain on a neon street. Cali sunsets with a bassline beat. Tokyo night silence loud. Same green echo in a different crowd. I'm not high off chemicals in my vein. I'm high off freedom leaking through pain. Hand bruised buried deep in time. From ancient cloth to a modern rhyme. They banned the plan, feared the truth. Still couldn't censor the rebel youth. You cut the leaf, you jail the seed. But consciousness grows like weed. 420, let it drip, let it breathe. Green frequency underneath. No smoke cloud, just thoughts untied. Cannabis dreams, where shadows collide. 420, worldwide tone. From satellite waves to a crackback phone. Marijuana poetry, softly spoken. Ancient code, never broken. Smoke is a metaphor, fogging the brain for memories lost in corporate rain. Weed leaf spins like a mandala. A third eye blink, no mantra. They say illegal, I hear unknown. Same word they use for a mind overgrown. Cannabis isn't a god or a cure, just a mirror when the truth feels pure. SEO in the language, global reach. Keywords floating like a midnight speech. Cannabis, weed, marijuana, law. Underground art knocking at heaven's door. Reggae bass lines, trap so slow. Lo-fi tears in a neon glow. 420 whisper, not scream. The pause between what is and dreamed. I rap for insomniac souls, scrolling life-size digital holes. For anyone told they too much, too strange, just because their colors don't stay the same. Not a dealer, not a preacher, just a translator of green hallucination. Written by history, edited by fear. Mystic like smoke through an alleyway. Chill like time when it slips away. Cannabis or a knot in the hand, but in the moment you finally stand. 420 is a timestamp, not a crime. A second where the world unwinds. Marijuana and paint is poems and sound. And vinyl dust and stages underground. From hip-hop basements to festival skies. Green thoughts reflected in tired eyes. No rolling papers, no blunt advice. Just mental doors and altered light. They ask me, do you fly that way? I say I fly with my thoughts decay. No joy, no flame, no cloudy room. Just silence blooming like a flower in bloom.
420, slow motion life. Cannabis glow, cutting through the knife of stress of lies of overtime. Green symbolism, space and time. Space and time. 420, east to west. Marijuana myths inside the chest. No leaf in hand, no smoke in air. Just floating words suspended there. Just floating words suspended there.
I see forests grow through concrete mine. Laws dissolve like outdated signs. We leaf morphs to a watching eye. Seeing through borders, seeing through lies. They fear the plan like they fear free speech. Same reflex, different breach. Cannabis banned, ideas restrained, but pressure only sharpens the brain. 420 anthem, borderless sound. Vietnam soul with a global pound. Mystic, trippy, cosmic and raw. Not selling escape, just breaking the law of gravity, of mental chains, of who decides what thought remains. Marijuana as a rebel glyph, a green fingerprint on the edge of myth.
If you smell smoke, it's only language burning slow. If you feel high, that's gravity letting go. 420 isn't out there. It's the second you stop running and breathe. 420.
pages breathing, dust floating, time slowing down. 420.
I sit where old books forget their way. Spine's been under years of weight. Every sentence half asleep, every truth buried deep. They say weed, I hear footnotes, something written but never quoted. Cannabis isn't the headline bold, it's the margin where the real thoughts fold. Marijuana myths out from covers loud, but wisdom hides where voices bow. In the quiet between two lines, where meaning doesn't need a sign. I don't read to escape my life, I read to lower the knife of urgency pressed to my chest, demanding progress instead of rest.
Ooh, 420, the library hour. Thoughts lose their power. No smoke trail, no scene, just a space between. 420, margin wide, where the unsaid lives inside. Cannabis code is subtle tone, thought left alone.
Everyone highlighting what sells, skipping paragraphs that dwell on doubt, on stillness, on delay, on things that don't perform okay. A hemp roots threaded through forgotten ink, before everything had to link, before value meant attention. Loud and silence was pushed out of the crowd. 420 feels like rereading a line. You skipped the first 100 times, not revelation, not shock, just a softer internal clock. Marijuana poetry in restraint, in words that almost fade, and choosing not to underline, because some truths don't wanna line. Yeah.
Not intoxication, interpretation of what you already knew.
Psychedelic isn't color or spin, sometimes it's letting depth in, letting questions sit unopened, letting certainty feel broken. I see green echoes in yellow pages, life repeating cross ages. Same fears dressed in modern ink, same need to pause and think. 420 isn't up or down, it's putting a book back down and sitting with what is stirred without rushing to say a word. Marijuana as a metaphor, pause, a comma not a cause, a breath mid-sentence before meaning hardens into defense.
420, quiet mind, no need to solve, no need to find. Cannabis symbol, thin and light, barely there but right. 420, open page, not wisdom, just space. No flame lit, no cloud drawn, just thought carrying on.
They fear what doesn't announce itself, fear minds that don't shelf their worth in numbers, clicks and noise, fear calm that can't be exploited. Marijuana ban, praise provides, still missing what can't be advertised, because you can sell and answer fast, but not the patience to outlast. 420 is not a statement made, it's a note you never play, because some music lives in pause, in what stops without applause. I write for the ones who read slowly, who don't need clarity wholly, who don't want high, don't want numb, just wanna let understanding come. Ooh. If nothing feels patient, that's fine. You didn't leave, you listened. 420 isn't a chapter, it's the margin, where you write yourself back in.
Pages settle, dust fall.
to rising, static then end. Message unclear, 420. I climb past the noise to the city when mute, past opinions packaged as absolute, where air gets thin and thoughts slow down, and every much quietly steps aside. They say weed out here, wide sky, a word for moments that don't comply. Cannabis isn't leave for flame, distance from the constant claim. Hey, marijuana miss echo in valleys below. Up here they lose their echo, only breath stone in time. I'm only question without a spine. I don't come up here to feel above, I come to feel enough to remember how small the panic is when the horizon finally exists. 420, above the sound, signal weak, but truth profound. No smoke trail, no higher ground, just silence stretched around. 420, mountain cold, written slow, oh, never so. Cannabis symbol, thin and clear, a thought that can breathe here. Yeah, yeah, thought can breathe here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down there they trade in urgency, here nothing chasing me. Clouds don't rush to rearrange, they pass like thoughts that don't need change. Hemp roots older than these trails, before progress learned to fail, before speed replaced direction and attention replaced connection. 420 feels like tuning a dial through static mile by mile. Not revelation, not bliss, just hearing what was always missed. Marijuana poetry rides the wind, never asking to begin, never asking to convince, just existing without defense. No broadcast, no reception guaranteed, just listening past the interference. Yeah. Psychedelic isn't color flood, sometimes it's clarity without blood. Seeing fear shrink in the scale when the sky refuses to yell. Yeah, I see green signals in alpine light, like life saying you're alright. Not as comfort, not as lie, just the fact you don't outrun. 420 is an elevation game, just perspective on a pain. Yeah, you don't erase your way, you just stop calling it fate. Marijuana as a metaphor for space between reaction and phase, between the story you repeat and the silence underneath. 420, clear reception, no distortion, no correction. Cannabis symbol, minimal trace, just mind in open space. 420, cold and clean, don't need to label what you mean. No flame lit, no cloud chase, just bread finding pace. Yeah, 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 just bread finding pace. Yeah, yeah. They fear what won't echo loud, fear minds not shaped by a crowd, fear people who can stand alone without a script or a tone. Marijuana banned, so renamed, still missing what can't be framed, because you can market escape, but not a mind that can wait. 420 is not a peak you claim, it leaves no flag, no name. It's the moment you stop climbing and realize you arrive while standing outright for the ones who seek height, not to dominate, to see right. Who don't want high, don't want gone, just want their thoughts to weigh less than stone. If the world feels smaller, good, you're seeing it whole. 420 isn't the summit, it's the quiet, where the signal finally clears.